Hey there guys, Blackstar here. I hope all of you are having a wonderful time playing Cyberpunk 2077. And this is something interesting that I found out today on Reddit, as posted by BrambleXT, which is actually true in fact. It's that Cyberpunk 2077 seems to ignore SMT and mostly utilize the physical CPU cores on AMD but all logical cores on Intel. Now, what this means is that your AMD CPU's logical cores won't be utilized by Cyberpunk and only the physical cores will be utilized. Now, if you are an AMD user, you might see that your game might be a bit more unstable and you're getting FPS less than you would expect yourself to get out of your system. Now, there's a simple fix to this, and the fix is that making the game think that you're using an Intel CPU. I hope there's a patch in the near future where they fix this. It shouldn't be a bug, it doesn't look like a bug, but yeah. So after applying this fix, you should definitely see some sort of FPS improvements if you're using a good GPU, something like let's say a 1080 or higher. And if you're using something like a 1060 like me, you should definitely notice your game's stability improving with less frequent FPS drops and less stutters. So let me show you how it looks into the game without the fix. So right now, we are in the club here right now. So as you can see, the CPU cores, they're not being properly utilized. They're unevenly utilized. My CPU 1 is at around 44, then CPU 2 is around 19 right now. It's 17. Meanwhile, CPU 1 at 64. So as you can see, every alternate core is not being properly used. So let's get out of the nightclub into the city once. And let me show you it doesn't get any better without the fix, okay? So I'm out in the streets now and I'm running a 1060, 6 gigabytes, Ryzen 5 2600X, 16 gigs of RAM and no SSD, alright? The FPS here is around 46. Like I said, you won't notice much of an FPS difference, but you should definitely see improved core utilization, thus resulting in a much more stable FPS, or let's say a much more stable gaming experience. Now let's quit the game and let me show you how to fix it. All right, so we will need Notepad++. I hope you have Notepad++ installed. If not, you can just go to the link in the description, download and install it. Now after doing that, head over to plugins, go to plugins admin, and I think I already have this installed, so I will just remove it now to show you guys. Okay, so head over to plugins, go to plugins admin, that here in available here, type HEX and then download this hex editor. It will be downloaded and installed on your system, and then your Notepad++ will be rebooting. So there you go, it installed, and my if you go to the hex editor option should appear now. So what you need to do is head over to your game folder, then go to bin x64, and this is the file that you will be editing. Just right click on that, go to edit with Notepad++. Now something like this should show up. Just ignore all this, go to plugins, hex editor, view in hex. Now some numbers and letters like this should pop up. Just press Ctrl F and type this code. Just copy paste it. This will be in the description. Click on find next. Now as you can see here, this is 75. We will change this 75 to EB. Oh, I think I messed up something there. Wait. Yeah, so we will be changing this to EB. That's it. That's all you have to do, right? Then click on save. Done. That's all you had to do. Like, pretty much that's it. But even if it seems like too much work for you, I have given my exe file, which is already modified by me. So you can just copy paste it in your installation folder and just play through it, right? You need not install Notepad++, etc. Anything, just copy paste this and your game will just work fine. So let's see how the CPU utilization is right now. So even from the menu screen, you should be able to see that now all my cores are being properly utilized, which is a good thing, which has made the game think that we are using an Intel CPU, and it's suddenly using my logical cores as well, which it wasn't using earlier, in fact. So now you can see that all the cores are being utilized evenly, which is a good thing. This will result in a much more stable FPS and a much more stable experience while you're in the game. And this game is both CPU and GPU heavy, so you will definitely need a good CPU and a good GPU to max out everything. So let's press continue. So we are in the nightclub here again. And as you can see, all my cores are being evenly utilized. Let's go outside. This is on low settings, by the way, and my FPS is around 45, 46. Yeah, that's it. So we just went to the road, and you can see I'm hitting 50 FPS here. I was hitting 50 FPS, which is a good thing. I was hovering around 40s. Now we just hit 50 FPS there. So as you can see, all my cores are being utilized evenly, and that's actually a pretty good thing. So yeah, that's all you had to do. On a 1060, like I said, you won't notice much of an FPS difference, but on something, let's say GTX 1080 or higher, you will definitely notice FPS improvements. If this video helped you guys in any way, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And do let me know and do let us know what kind of gains you had, even if you had gains or not, and what kind of CPU and GPU combo are you using. Make sure to state that in the comment section below. I really hope it helped. I will be seeing you guys on my next video or my next stream. So till then, bye bye. I hope you enjoy Cyberpunk. It's a beautiful game. And I believe in CDPR that they will fix the thing soon. Chalo, that's it. Then bye bye. Please stay safe and have a good time.